Tally-ho, Uncle Swinney with Wallace and Gromit's Grand Adventures, Episode 3, Muzzled. You laugh at the gears, but back in the day, they were the apex of technology. Mostly because they were the first ones that really worked. Skip the Turk. Oh, that's just sad. The poor puppy!
That should do it, lad. Our brand new Infinity flavour ice cream maker's ready for business. Patent pending, of course. Its infrared taste analyzer can sample any flavour and turn it into a delicious ice cream. What do you say, Gromit? Fancy pushing the button on our inaugural batch? Wensleydale cream, anyone?
Okay, cheese-flavored ice cream.
Look at it churn, lad.
It doesn't sound appetizing, but it makes sense in a
paying customers at the fair
way.
this weekend. And all in a good cause, Miss Flitz says it's to raise money to rebuild the dog shelter. The poor pups have been homeless for too long. Imagine if you had no place to call home, sweet Kennel Gromit.
I do, actually. Remember that penguin you basically
must be the breeze.
adopted?
Miss Flitz says the strays have been making mischief all over town. On Tuesday, Mrs. Gabberly's shop was terrorised by a gang of terriers. No doubt they'll come to heel once they've a proper roof over their heads. I'm sure everyone will give generously at the fair to build them a new home. I can't be the only dog lover in town.
In my neighborhood, you certainly wouldn't.
Stray scoundrels, mangy good-for-nothing mongrels mangling me machine. They must be some of the escapees. Oh no, me crank, me lever, the flavour engraver, the brains of our custom flavour scanner, lad. It's been scrambled. The four-legged fiends. I'm sorry, lad, but this is some serious damage. I suppose it's nothing that can't be fixed. I'll tinker with the flavour engraver if you track down our filched crank and our lifted lever. And this cute one's going to need to be calmed down as well. Mind you, it'll take a month of ice cream sundaes to put things right if I can't patch things up. You've got to get them in order if we're going to have the Infinity flavour ready for the fair this weekend. Come on, lad, you're a dog. You can reason with them.
Well, it could be worse.
All that hard work fouled up by a few rogue whippets.
Whip it good. Anyway, could have been worse. Thanos could have messed around with the Infinity flavor. Theoretically, it'd be better than what he did in the MCU. Isn't even a lovesick idiot. Just a regular idiot. I exchanged Rabbit for Crank. That is, you are a strange dog.
Oh, Gromit. This machine might not be completely cream-crackered after all. Let's have a shufty.
Yeah, I was going to say I have a couple of parts missing.
Afraid it's still a bit discombobulated, lad.
Well, it's at least good at playing dead. Why are you gnawing on the tire?
We're going to have to calm that one down if we're ever going to roll this machine out of here. Your old toy certainly did the trick, didn't it, lad? Oh my, you used to be so attached to it. Took quite a spell to wean you off it, in fact. Now we can focus on getting this machine up and running.
My dog used to have a bunny rabbit. She destroyed it. Yeah, of course. I'll turn it all. You cannot make a pie if you wanted to. Ooh! What happened to all the crackers? I swore that pantry was... Must have been from all that toast you made in episode 1. At least 5 pieces to my reckoning, but that's hardly the issue. Gads, there's a cow in the living room! They're probably hiding a cow! It's barely hiding as it is. House-breaking horror story. Yeah. Lever is not bone. Bone is bone. Lever is lever. Lever. Leave lever. 50 ways to leave your love. To love your lever. Spin, gnome, spin. There is a method to this madness.
Did you let the dogs out? This mangy whippet is ravaging my roses. Came hurtling out of your master's house with some sort of bone in its mouth. Feeding the strays really is the last straw. Now he's gone underground and Lord knows what he's doing to my roots. And where's Wallace when I need him? Are there no real men left in this world to protect a woman's property? Don't just stand there. Do something. You're a dog. Can't you reason with him? I was just about to dig a little home for that one before your friend came running into my garden. Thank heavens the rascal didn't tear up my tulips. I don't know how I'd have coped.
I wonder... No.
That's where the dastardly digger went underground. Look at my petunias. Pulverized.
Make up your mind, Gromit. Are you bipedal or quadrupedal? Yeah, it would be too easy to just go into her front yard.
Morning, Private.
Sir,
At
yes,
ease,
sir.
Private, at ease. I'm sure by now you've received intelligence about the morale-raising ops this weekend.
Sir, yes, sir.
Should be a jolly old time. Like when Ensa used to come and rouse the troops, reminded the squaddies what they were fighting for. I remember being stationed in Algeria, and the association organized a whole day of fanfare. Unbelievable! There was Fatima the snake charmer, the ever-popular monkey toss competition, even a couscous eating contest. Which reminds me, I expect you to be at the fair when I display my digestive prowess. The pie-eating contest, Private. You must have seen the sign-up sheet in town. Nobody'll challenge the great Major, though. I shall be uncontested. They don't call me Cool Hand Crumb for nothing, you know. They do? Those are my biscuits, Private, and very delicious they are, too. Can't share them with you, though. For optimal nutritional efficiency, today's soldiers must stick to their rations. So, no Bicky Wickies for you, I'm afraid.
I don't want a Bicky Wiki, I just want a biscuit.
Tremendous flavor. Hello, Gromit lad. How's Mr. Wallace?
Dealing with rogue whippets. Again. God, those are puns! Puns. And...
Oh, morning, pet. Out for walkies. Certainly a grand day for it. Anything I can do for you? Town's abuzz with the fundraiser this weekend, isn't it? About time somebody did something to build a new dog shelter. Ooh, I've had run-ins with all sorts of strays of late. Terriers, spaniels, mutts, even an Irish wolfhound. Should have seen the size of him when he went for me pork scratchings on top shelf. Sent me tumbling backwards and brought me awning crashing down. Ooh, I gave him what for, and no mistake.
Ah, you mean you opened your gob and poor brute took fright?
Ooh, mind your business and quit interrupting. This is why you haven't got any friends and spend all day talking to the birds.
I'm just in need of some intelligent company.
Anyway, it's high time town got together to put the shelter back up. Wouldn't you say, Chuck?
For context, I got a phone call.
I'm glad summit is finally being done to get these dogs off the streets. A proper fundraiser. Ooh, I love the fair.
That's for certain.
Ooh, you.
Lost Dalmatian spotted. It's funny because...
Looking forward to this weekend's fair. Should be a riot. And all for a good cause to boot.
Yes, making your job moderately easier. Now, where are those little whelps? There you are. Yeah, they would blame me for their misfortunes, wouldn't they?
Have you heard about the fundraiser? I've never been to a proper town fair before.
Neither have I.
So long,
Recently.
Private.
As in the last fair I ever went to was probably a school fair. Okay.
Mr. Wallace? Miss Fit from next door here. For the last 45 minutes I've been trying to read the same page in my book. only to be interrupted by the incessant clatter that seems to be emanating from your cellar. I quite understand that an inventor is entitled to do his inventing in the privacy of his own home, but the banging, popping, creaking and odd explosions really must stop. But was that livestock?
No, it was a cow.
Honestly, Wallace, this has always been a respectable street.
Anyways, yes, we are aware that there is a cow in our living room. And some sort of free cooling unit in the dining room.
With a combination of infrared scanning and molecular chemistry, the flavor engraver can imbue our ice cream with any flavor imaginable.
Except for proper American spelling, it would seem.
Careful, Gromit. The Infini-flavor motor is volatile.
Well, you're a dramatic one, aren't you?
That sign would be a nice finishing touch if we could get... Not quite done painting the sign yet, Gromit. That's a nice shade.
It's alright, I suppose. And ooh. So obvious. I do not like the color blue.
Hello, Private.
I'm a wanderer, yeah, I'm a wanderer. I'm wandering round, 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 and 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 round.
Carry on.
Wait, I went the wrong way. A fool of a me.
Hello, Gromit lad. How's Mr. Wallace? What's this? A pie-eating contest? Crikey, don't know about that. Trying to keep trim these days.
Will you excuse me? Would you believe that my absence had anything to do with Thanksgiving leftovers? Really doesn't matter to me one way or the other what you think about it, but it's true. It is the truth.
Hello there. What you got there, Chuck?
What's all this then?
A pie-eating contest. Well, isn't that festive? Me? Oh, I don't know about that. I do love the odd meat pie, but a scoffing contest.
Oh, it's an eating
that wouldn't be ladylike, would it?
You've trouble enough appearing ladylike without a meat pie in your gob.
Oh, Oh, do I? Tell that to the postman. He seemed quite taken with me this morning.
It's only 'cause he's got an eye defect.
Oh, shut up, you curmudgeonly codger. You know what, Chuck? I will sign up for the contest. I think it's a splendid idea, and I plan on winning. In a most ladylike fashion, naturally.
Naturally.
Let's see. Oh, just me and the Major, is it? He's no match for Winnie Gabberley.
You'd at
There
least
you
get
go,
competition.
Gromit. I expect you to attend my victory party.
You can't prove anything, Constable. Major, you have to see this correspondence immediately, for your eyes only.
Yes, the pie-eating contest. Nobody's signed up yet to take on the mighty Major Crumb. Pity. I'd love to meet another man. Toe to toe on the field of battle, mano a mano, feasting to the death until the best man wins.
And
Edwina? She thinks she can out-eat the likes of me? Oh, that's a good one, Private. I'd love to see her staring down the barrel of a ketchup bottle. There's just no way she could win.
Ketchup bottles
Impossible.
can be
She
dangerous.
never. These blinking biscuits. I've been munching on them all day. They're going to fill me up. Private, attention! Get
Sir,
rid
yes,
of these
sir.
vile things. I've got to prepare for battle. My guts must be ready
Yes, sir.
for all
Now,
the
please,
pie
just
I
hand
can
over
throw
the
them.
biscuits.
If I'm going to crush that woman, she's challenged the wrong man. Battle stations!
Thought he'd never leave. Okay.
Back, are you? I hope you've a plan to get your little friend out of my garden. Poogie Woo and Tinky Wee may have their mischievous moments, but they knew better than to rummage in my roses. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a man of action around here.
You take a dog of action. Shia Halud. But, dog.
You did it! Thank goodness! You've rid my garden of the nasty little rascal, and with little damage. Now be sure it never happens again. I don't want to see any more of your canine companions on my property.
I
Do you
barely
understand?
know the guy. Okay, who are you, these sons of
Any luck with the mischief makers?
she-dogs?
I suppose that
Steve
lever does
Marler?
look a bit like an old bone, doesn't it? No wonder the crafty canine went and buried it. Give a dog a bone and into the ground it goes. It's their nature.
Excuse me,
Oh, no.
Wallace.
Did our fastening nut go missing? It holds the lever in place. It's a critical part of the apparatus, Gromit. This is no good, lad. That was my last number 12. What rotten luck.
And that's why you always buy spare parts in bulk. Aren't you a good boy?
Look at that. He found our nut. Fantastic, Gromit. Perhaps I was a bit hard on him before. I didn't know the little one had a penchant for tinkering. Oh, he's just afraid. Heavens above, he's a positively petrified
And I'm drawing a
pooch.
blank.
Poor little lad. We ought to call him Twitch.
And then we'll create a streaming website named after him.
And there we have it, lad. Uncrossed a few crossed wires and our flavour engraver is as good as new. Now we ought to be back in business. Up we go, lads. Nothing can stop our Infini flavour ice cream from taking off now. Bit late for the post, eh?
Da-da.
Oh, hello there. Can I help
Carnival!
Oh, good heavens,
Gurney.
no. The question is rather, how can I help you? Name's Muzzle. Monty Muzzled, philatelist, philosopher, philanthropist, and purveyor of fairground amusement. I hope by now you've heard about Monty Muzzled's Save the Dogs fundraiser fair to be held this weekend.
Oh,
Yeah.
yes, we have.
guy
Gromit
from
and
the
I
end
were
of the
just...
last
Oh, glad to hear
episode.
it. I was deeply saddened to hear of your recent tragedy, and I'm making it my duty as a dedicated and devoted dog lover to help you all raise the necessary funds to repair your canine shelter. Imagine all those precious animals out on the streets.
A tragedy. What a shame for all those dogs. But Gromit and I might have the perfect contribution for the fair. We were just putting the finishing
Well,
touches on our patent-pending
you
Infini flavour
ice
ice
cream,
cream
you
machine.
scream.
Ice
We all
cream,
scream for
you
ice
say?
cream.
Who doesn't love ice cream?
Exactly.
The creamy coldness, the satisfying sweetness, the profit margins.
And
Profit
our
margins.
machine has custom flavour technology. Its flavour scanner extracts taste molecules from any sample provided. We're able to make limitless varieties to suit any customer.
My, that does sound impressive. Oh, Bayek, Mr. Walrus. I know a good money-making opportunity when I smell it. What do you say to this? With my financial
fixated
firepower
on
and your
money.
unique ice cream maker, we could put an Infini flavour retail outlet on every beachfront from Blackpool to Bognor Regis. The world will be your Knickerbocker glory.
Franchising. Do you hear that, lad? We could be ice cream barons.
If
Well, one of the
you bring
first
your
things
invention to
most
the
people
fair
would say
and
when
manage
they
to make
walk
a
into
hefty
a
contribution
local
for this
restaurant is,
most
why isn't
needed,
this a franchise?
dog shelter.
It's a deal. Gromit and I couldn't be more excited. Oh, our in-house creamery assures us peak freshness. Oh, speaking of the dogs, Gromit and I have come across 3 little lads who need new lodgings.
Well, look at that. Aren't they the most precious things you've ever seen? My charity begins now, and I've got the perfect home for them. Yes, quick-looking devils, too. Well, I won't take
You
up any
seem
more of your
needlessly
time,
ominous.
Mr. Willard. Walkies. Come on, you. Your new home awaits.
Off they go, lad. Say goodbye.
You're a good doggy.
Be seeing you and your contraption at the fair, Mr. Wallace, and be sure to bring your wallet.
Something about him is amiss.
Roll up,
Then again,
my
he's
ladies
carnival
and
folk.
gentlemen.
They're
Now welcome
always
to Monty
amiss.
Muzzled's fundraiser
The
fair.
best of
It
cases.
fair warms my heart to see so many charitable souls here today. So let me warm yours by selling you a handful of tickets, available for a nominal fee, the proceeds of which will put a smile on the face of a homeless and abandoned puppy. And remember, ladies and gentlemen, them tickets is good for every attraction. You can fry your favorite food, Take on a chicken in a game of wits,
Are
or
you smarter
ride
than
the
a
mighty muzzler.
chicken?
Every penny goes to charity, every ticket, in short, will wag a tail.
I say, Gromit, isn't this a thrill? And such a noble cause, rebuilding a shelter for your canine companions.
I barely know these dogs. Wait.
Oh,
Bunny
your new
rabbit.
chum must have dropped his toy in excitement. I bet the little fella's having a grand day out. Probably never been to a fair before.
Wallace, that dog was shivering like he was in the midst of winter. And
Hey, that must be the remains of one of the flies that was blowing around this morning. Can't abide litter, so I tore it up and offered it as slips of paper to the punters.
save the dogs.
Here are some tickets, lad. Go and find your friends and have some fun. Ho, ho, ho.
Well, anyway, when I was a kid, you'd dream
Do you
about
fancy
getting
a
that many
phone,
tickets in a given day. Why am I focusing on that weed? I thought you were in the army. Generally speaking, yes, Gromit is smarter than a chicken. Tick. Tack. Toe. This game is rigged. I am too smarter than a chicken.
Just can't find the right bloomin' words.
Wisdom from the other side.
Hello, chicken.
All right, yeah, crate of clairvoyant codfish. Let's see what you have to say. Cravens, what a bunch of rubbish.
Bad chicken. Your duty is as grimy as a blubbery whale. What does that even mean? Your future, your home, your style. It's loud as neglected as it's the size of, tastes like, smells of is overshadowed by. The slippery penguin. Scurvy, an abandoned puppy, black pudding, the common cold, a manky goat, something old, a patch of mold, pirate's gold, blubbery whale, and...
Let's see if this fortune's got anything useful for my poem. Your hair could be mistaken for pirate's gold. That's no half bad, that is. I just
Miss
work.
Flit's hair is...
I'm a blinking genius, I am! No need for these rotten lines! I've got a perfect one right here! Hello there, Felicity!
Oh, hello, Duncan.
You look ravishing today.
Why, thank you, Duncan.
In fact, I've written you a poem in honour of your astounding beauty.
What? You've written a poem?
Every last word.
Really? Well, let's
Although
hear
all
it
it would
then.
really prove is that you're colorblind.
Dearest Felicity, your eyes are as deep as the murkiest loch. Your teeth are as straight as Blackpool rock. Your haunches are sturdy, your bearing is bold, and your hair could be mistaken for pirate's gold.
I don't know what to say.
Brilliant, eh?
Find him the...
You noticed my hair.
I did.
Oh, Duncan, who could have guessed you're so sensitive and attentive to detail?
Yeah, that's
The
it.
rugged Highland handsomeness may fool some, but inside, I'm nothing more than a caring and loving lamb. Come here, my little sugar plum fairy.
A caring and loving lamb that's been rolling around in the barnyard too long, if my nose isn't mistaken.
Oh, that's just my unique musk.
Musk?
Let's go down and
Have to be
stare
right.
longingly into each other's eyes.
Help. Save the dogs.
Imagine your life with less strife.
This is an awful idea. And thankfully, Gromit agrees with me.
Way!
Do I get on this weight limit thing?
114, 115, 116. Let's see. Count this row across. Assume that the jar is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Can't be certain.
Look at them all. Heaven knows how many there are in there. Don't think a little teamwork is against the rules, eh? Here, you have a go.
The life of Muzzle, my happy childhood. Montgomery M. Muzzle spent his earliest and most joyous years in his mother's renowned chip shop. Baffled why they were serving fries instead of chips. Fish and chips, my lifelong favorite. Ever the caring soul, he took great joy in sharing his dinner with those less fortunate. Trish. So began the life of a boy who knew he had much more to give than fish and chips. The fish and chips could be a clue. My first heroics. I saved an entire orphanage that I definitely didn't burn down myself. Began as a typical day for Monty Muzzled, but fate would soon intervene. Oh, my darling, somebody please help! You're on your own, old lady. Tally-ho, Muzzle will save you, pretties. Fly! Don't fly off the cliff, my pretties, or perish trying, you little... Wait a minute, you're not flying monkeys. You're dogs! Bravery triumphs and the puppies are saved. Your eyeball was delicious. My life's calling. Ring, ring. Hello, Monty Muzzled. This is your life calling. My life's calling. Ecant tragedy. A market crashed, a man devastated, his mother crushed under a collapsed fish and chips shop. A will, a way, a plan. He could turn his misfortune into a fortune for others. Thus was born the magnanimous Monty Muzzled fundraise affair.
Have a pie to enter, do you? Give it here, and I'll get to it in due time. Quite the turnout of entries I've got. Bound to find a master of ceremonies in here somewhere.
Birdseed.
There you are, you coochie coos, you! Ah, the missus says I need more mates, does she? Well, I've got the birds in the sky and bugs on sill to keep me company. You won't find me making up numbers at some flipping fair.
Good, because you're not invited.
Here, birdie, come to Papa Gabberley.
The Roadrunner wouldn't stop for you. To be honest, that's because he knows that you'll be up to your arm.
Coo!
Where's an I am?
Okay. 119, 120, 131, 122. I think a little teamwork.
290.
That seemed like it could almost be right, Gromit. Cross your toes, lad. These are the last of the tickets.
Who told you that? Was it the lobster?
Congratulations! You are the winner of a grand and fantabulous prize.
By heck, we did it. Fantastic. We've won, Gromit.
Congratulations, sir. Very well done.
Thank you, Mr. Muzzle. Quite a bit of brain power it did. So,
I found
what's the grand and fantabulous prize then, Mr. Muzzle? I must say, I can't wait to see what I've won.
Yes, well, yeah, just as it's always better to give than receive, I say the satisfaction of your triumph, plus our undying gratitude for the charitable donation you've made towards our noble cause, are prizes in and of and by themselves, wouldn't you say, Mr. Paneer? Chuck.
Well, they're all very well, but I thought...
Prizes that last a lifetime. Up here and in here.
Okay, that's technically
but,
right,
but the sign says...
Oh, quit bellyaching your big girl's blouse. It's hardly fitting for a gentleman such as yourself. Here, have a blinking bubblegum ball.
But...
Oh, all right. And one for the mutt as well.
Yep. This stinks. This stinks of wet lobster and tree milk.
Now,
Hello, Gromit. Having a
Why
grand
would
day,
it
eh?
stink of lobster and tree milk? Trees don't lactate. Come to me, fishy fishy. That's oddly considerate of you. And now I'm going to do something horrible to this fish.
I don't really fancy chewing gum.
Yeah, well, them's the breaks sometimes. I have a crazy idea. Bake potato pie. I wonder if it's an au gratin. I mean, I know Wallace would love an au gratin potato pie on the count of the cheese. Of course, that would vary widely depending on what kind of cheese you were to put into the potatoes. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's do something horrible to this fish we just won. Apparently not.
Don't leave your fate to chance. Buy in bulk.
Buying fortunes or just buying things in bulk in general?
I don't think that would taste very good, would it, lad? I mean, fish-flavored ice cream? Who ever heard of such a thing? Unless...
Well, you did invent this thing with that sort of thing
haven't made a
in
new
mind.
feline friend, have you, perchance?
Her name is Felicity, and I can see anyone I want.
Yes, then. One fish-flavored ice cream coming up. Step to it, lad.
I mean that... Look, I'm going steady with the... I, Gromit, am in fact going steady with...
Blam! Blam!
You an orc?
Disgusting.
Okay, where's my entry?
Hey there, you meddling mutt. What are you doing up on my stage? Get down at once. I'm the only one allowed up on stage. The only other person allowed to disport themselves on my stage is the Master of Ceremonies of the Grand Pie-Eating Contest. And somehow I don't think with your limited canine brain you'll be able to create a pie deliciously mouth-watering enough to win the bake-off and receive that honour. So if you don't mind, sling your blinking hook. Me and the Master of Ceremonies, i.e., not you, big ears. Enemy down!
All right, this doesn't look immediately disgusting.
Hey, I didn't put the finishing touches on it yet.
Yes, there is something here that isn't immediately foul. A faint hint of a taste of something that sparks, dare I say, a not totally unpleasant memory. It's the unmistakable taste of mushy potato, which, in and of itself, is delicate and unique. Yeah, well, it's not quite there yet. So take it back, and perhaps you can improve. Although as a mere canine pie mate.
Oh, come on. He didn't wolf the thing down. It's almost dumb enough to work. At the very least, I'm desperate enough for it to work.
Putting the cart before the horse, are we? I do prefer the entries to have a side of cream, but usually the entry comes first. Most intriguing. Is this, fish? You were going to try to feed me fish-flavoured ice cream. Why, what a unique idea. Is there any chance of you pairing this with something equally stirring? You might have a shot at the title. I'll keep this here.
Wait. Bean. Okay. One more time.
All right, this doesn't look immediately disgusting.
Will you put the ice cream on the pie, you schmuck?
Yes. This flavour does not spark an immediate heartache. Quite the contrary, in fact. The unmistakable flavour of savoury potato brings me back. But my trip down
Gromit, why aren't you doing the thing?
No use sniffing about for a competitive edge. These pies are all absolutely disgusting. Didn't take you for the cheating sort. Willing to do anything to get ahead, are you? You'd cheat a little old lady out of a baking contest just to win your 5 minutes of fame as this afternoon's Master of Ceremonies? Then what are you doing, nosing about these entries? Keep to your own entry. But knowing what you filthy creatures are prepared to wolf down, I can't imagine you've much of a discerning palate.
Yeah, you are suspect. pretentious. Not that... Yeah, England does have a fairly popular game development community, but you'd think they'd be better than this by now. 2009. Right. What am I not doing right? Why won't the pie combine with the ice cream?
Enemy down!
Isn't the fair grand, Gromit? Mr. Muzzles put on quite a show, and the Infini flavor's a real crowd pleaser.
Crazy, but...
Pie and ice cream, two great tastes. That should work out splendidly.
But it's a potato pie. Gromit, you're hopeless.
All right, this doesn't look immediate. Yes.
Have you done anything to improve your potato pie entry yet?
I'm trying. Believe me. I am trying. Gromit, we are going to go through this again. If only because you can't seem to do basic math. Okay. Focus. Fish ice cream plus potato pie is a disgusting combination, I'll admit. This isn't southern fried steak. Get the idea, Gromit. Fish ice cream and potato pie.
I saw that Mr. Muzzle has a fryer. Ooh, I could murder a handful of crisps. Who doesn't like fried potatoes?
Wait a minute.
The all-stealing, all-seeing eye.
You're not even trying to be subtle. Now, deep-fried pie, that actually makes sense. You should try it southern fried, Gromit. Mouth a white of something fierce.
That will be your guide.
What is this one is at home? Oh, rhubarb. With a hint of dirt and diesel. Ugh.
Yeah, I can't stand industrial flavored pies.
This looks like a complete entry. The moment of truth arrives.
am Matoof and I'm eating pie.
This is, yes, resplendent. I've never tasted a pie quite like this. A savoury crust, enhanced by a one-of-a-kind flavour, if I am not mistaken, of lightly battered cod. Oh, yes.
Fish, but sure.
Your entry triggers deep and happy memories. Oh, I can see myself as a slip of a lad behind the counter in my mother's chippy. I'm the happiest lad there's ever been, eating complimentary portions of freshly fried North Sea cod and chips. Stupendous! How you did it, dog, I'll never know. But you've won. Congratulations. You're the first beast to become the master of ceremonies of the pie-eating contest. I'll be meeting you on stage then. Time to get this pie-eating contest underway.
Great! Why would I use a pie with a piece of paper? It's just nuts.
Gather round, ladies and gentlemen, gather round. Our first order of business is to celebrate this fine figure of a dog as winner of the pie baking contest.
Atta boy, Chuck. I knew you could do it. Hey!
And to honour this achievement, Fido here will preside as master of ceremonies of the pie-eating contest to commence shortly.
I'm here! The Major doesn't stand a chance.
I once ate a kidney pie the size of a Shetland pony, and I had room for dessert and coffee.
Your starter's pistol, doggo.
Shetland pony is, do you, Major?
And now, I'd just like to say a few words.
Where are me blinking notes? You were up here just a minute ago.
It's not every day that tragedy strikes a helpless town like this. But I'm most honoured to be here in your moment of need to help you all collect enough funds to rebuild the orphanage. That is, the orphanage for lost dogs.
Smooth.
And I'm delighted to say that I haven't seen such an outpouring of charitable giving among fairgoers since the great Lancashire earthquake of, let me see now, some years ago.
I don't remember hearing about that.
Dreadful it was. Teapots tossed from their cosies, sheep shaken right out of their fleeces. Most dreadful indeed. So, keep up the good work here today, and be sure to spend at our wonderful attractions, as it's all in such a very, very good cause. Now, without further ado, Colonel Crumbs and Mrs. Gobbledygook will go head-to-head in the pie-eating contest.
Now, Mutt, pull the trigger.
Gads. Save the dogs, help inside Muzzler. What could be in there? These patches are clipping. No wonder it looks so shoddy. Oh no!
Aye, it's been a busy week.
He's
Just
evil.
one good deed after another. First, I takes in 3 homeless hounds. Then I helps a town of do-gooders cough up the cash for a noble cause. Yeah. And now I've trapped me a tricksy little trespasser. Now listen here, mutt. I built this fair up from the sweat of me brow and a pile of scrap. And if you think I'm going to let a mollycoddled mongrel chuck a spanner in the works,
You don't know Monty Muzzled. Aye. Your time on wheel comes soon enough. And being man's best friend, you wouldn't want to stop the ride and disappoint your punters now, would you? But until it's your turn, you can blinking well stay put. And don't start whining and yelping for help. You'll have my security system to deal with if you don't keep the noise down.
Well, you're cheap. The security system is a chicken. And I'm afraid that's all the time we have. This has been Uncle Swinney with Wallace and Gromit's Grand Adventures, Episode 3, Muzzled, Episode 3. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, click the little bell notification icon, check out my Patreon, Nova Phoenix, for early access and ad-free content, and I'll see you next time. Until then, goodbye.